The Tiger II is a Tier 8 German heavy tank. It's the best Tier 8 heavy, and the worst. A jack of all trades and a master of none. Let me explain. It's a heavy tank. It has a heavy tank gun, with heavy tank armor, and heavy tank mobility. I'll talk about the gun first. It has good accuracy, which makes it a good sniper, but not as good as the Carnarvon or Löwe. It has good alpha, but not as good as the IS-3 or KV-4. It has good reload, but not as good as the Carnarvon or KV-5. It has good penetration, but not as good as the AMX 5100 or Löwe. Now the armor. Its upper plate is able to bounce same tier heavies, but you're in hot water the second you run up against anything with more than 235 pen. Still, it's better than the rest of its tier, save for the 110. Its side armor is used as the industrial standard for broadside of a barn international idioms, established 1853. So if you manage to bounce off the side of a Tiger II's hull, you should probably start using sniper mode instead of whichever auto aim button it is you favor. And whereas this is only one of 2 tech tree heavies of its tier to get a decent frontal hull armor, it got it by trading away any semblance of turret armor it may have. Even the upgraded turret is only 185mm thick on the face, and has a hatch on top like a supernumerary head, which was put there so the commander can have his head removed at his leisure. The sides of the turret are only 80mm thick, so you can't compensate for the bad frontal thickness by angling the turret the way you can with a mouse or E100. Its mobility is pretty good, as it will manage 40 kph on a slight downhill slope, but it's not as good as the AMX 5100. Its traverse rate is above average, but still worse than either of the French heavies and less than the 110. Do you see where I'm going with this? It's just not the best at anything when you lay down the numbers. But I said it's the best, didn't I? You know why that is? It's because it can play up tier where the others often can't. The Carnarvon can kinda get away with brawling at its own tier. The IS-3 can charge headlong into tier 7s without a care. The T-32 can always sit hull down. But when you try those against higher tiers, the Carnarvon won't be able to out-alpha any tier 9 heavy, and its good DPM won't matter if it can't outlast its enemies with health and armor. The IS-3 is a sitting duck against anything with over 220 pen, so it's more of an armored medium in the first place, and since its gun handling is more awkward than his weak Quan Master, it can't weather shots from higher tiers while it settles into its aiming time. And don't get me started on the T-32's already inadequate 198mm of pen. It's a sniper. It's a brawler, it's a choke point holder. You should see how it handles its gun. So, there it is. Yes, it's not the best at anything for heavies of its tier, but it never runs out of tricks, and it can always resort to another one of its strengths when outclassed. Thanks for watching, and please don't make fun of my singing too much.